Friends, today, CarLink Mumbai takes you on a voyage to Elephanta Island, also known as Gharapuri in the local language. It is about 11 kilometers east of Gateway of India in the Mumbai harbour. The island covers about 10 square kilometers at high tide and about 16 square kilometers at low tide. Gharapuri is a small village on the south side of the island. The Elephanta Island is connected by ferry services from the Gateway of India between 9 am and 2 pm daily, except Monday when the caves are closed. The return journey fare is 290 rupees per person. Our companion for the voyage is Miss Kasia, a young charming lady from Poland. She is currently exploring the Indian art, culture and heritage. During our voyage, international tourists of various nationalities outnumbered domestic travelers. It provided us a good symphony of different languages and varying dialects. While cruising through the Mumbai harbour, there were a number of crude-carrying vessels unloading their cargo through long pipelines which connects to the Butcher Island. It is the major storage area of crude oil in the city. Elephanta Island is 2.4 kilometers in length with two hills that rise to a height of about 150 meters. A narrow, deep ravine separates the two hills and runs from north to south. On the west, the hill rises gently from the sea and stretches east across the ravine and rises gradually to the extreme east to a height of 173 meters. Tourists after alighting at the pier can reach the main market area by walking on a footpath or by taking the toy train. The toy train runs on the long pier and the return journey tickets cost just 20 rupees. The distance is less than 1 kilometer and the actual travel time is less than 5 minutes. However, the trekking tourist can cover the same distance in about 10 minutes.
Con la jeca de aquí.
Tourists are required to pay passenger tax of 5 rupees per person to the Gram Panchayat, the local governing body of Kharapuri village. In the main market area, tourists will be greeted by troops of monkeys. They will swiftly snatch food packets, water bottles or soft drink bottles and cans and consume instantly. It is photographers' delight to capture them in their mobile phones. To reach the main cave, a visitor has to walk up 120 steep steps from here. This trek path goes through a packed curios, souvenirs, guidebooks and t-shirt selling stalls. There is also palanquin service for those who cannot scale the steps to the cave site. The one-way fare is 1,600 rupees and the return fare is 2,000 rupees. Elephanta Caves were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987 as per its cultural criteria. The caves represent a masterpiece of human creative genius and bear a unique or at least exceptional testimony to a cultural tradition or to a civilization which is living or which has disappeared. Archaeological studies have uncovered many remains that suggest the small island had a rich cultural past, with evidence of human settlement by possibly the 2nd century BC. The cave temples were carved between 5th and 6th century. After the cave's completion in the 6th century, this island became popular regionally as Kharapuri, village of caves. The Portuguese, the then rulers, named it as Elephanta Island for the huge rock-cut stone statue of an elephant, the spot they used for docking their boats and as a landmark to distinguish it from other islands near Mumbai. This statue is now placed in the city museum in a damaged condition. All the caves are rock-cut temples that together have an area of 5,600 square meters. The temple complex is primarily the abode of Shiva, depicted in widely celebrated carvings which narrate legends and theologies of Shaivism. The Trimurti is considered a masterpiece and the most important sculpture in the caves. It is also known as Sadashiva and Maheshmurti. The image is 7 meters in height, which depicts a three-headed Shiva, representing 3 essential aspects of Shiva: creation, protection, and destruction. The monument entry fee is payable to the Archeological Survey of India, the statutory body which is responsible for upkeep and maintenance of heritage sites. The fee is fixed at 40 rupees for Indian nationals and nationals of SAARC and BIMTEC nations. For other foreign nationals, the fee payable is 600 rupees. In order to keep the video short and informative, today we have covered only the voyage to and from the Gateway of India. In our next video, we shall explore the interiors and exteriors of all major archaeological caves at this island. Till then, keep watching and await for our next video in this series.
And he cut off the head of the elephant
Thanks Mukund and CarLink for planning and organizing a memorable trip for me. I recommend CarLink for your travel needs.
CarLink Mumbai thanks you for watching our travel video. For your any queries with regard to travel to any destination in India, please be free to contact CarLink. Happy traveling!